Oh, wait. Just turning on my mic. Hello. Hang on, I better sort out this camera as well. It's too far back. I knew it was too good to be true. You can see the top of my head. How are you all doing? I'm so sorry I'm late. I have had incredible technical difficulties. I'll explain shortly. I'll just put this a bit. Ooh. I don't want that one on. Yeah, it was absolutely ridiculous. So am I going to get... Come on. I think that'll have to do today, guys. Anyway, sorry. Sorry. So, oh my god. So from 7:30 I've been trying to get this, so let me start again. Let me take you where I need to take you. So, first of all, hello Brad, hello Joe. Thank you for, dropping by. Yeah, so basically, I am trying to make these streams look better, really. So currently, as you know, I use my my old crappy phone, which is this thing here, which is connected to this, and it's fine. It does the trick, but it doesn't look that great compared to other things that you can watch online, other streams and stuff. And I've been for a while looking at getting a camera, and I got one. It's a birthday gift slash an investment my end. And I really wanted one. I looked one up called the Sony ZF-1, and it is a fantastic camera. I've just been using it, and I really like it. And it works as a webcam, so I got it all sort of set up, and I thought it would be perfect for this. And I tried it today, and it worked so well. It looked so good, guys. But for some reason, like before I started, my computer decided it didn't like it anymore. I don't know why. My computer is... I need a new computer, guys. It is now... it is struggling with a lot of jobs and stuff. And like the streaming thing, it doesn't like streams. It doesn't seem to like them. I've done this at the bare minimum I can. And now I'm trying to upgrade. My computer is refusing to do it. So I think at some point this computer is on its way out and I'll be getting a new one at some point. Yeah. It is pretty old, to be fair. And yes, Joe, it is a Mac, I know, but that's probably part of the reason, because of the fact that I don't think Macs are designed for streaming. But also, I think it is also old, and it's probably time for me to scrap it. To be honest, get a machine that's more capable of actually doing all this stuff. But yeah, the camera is lovely. Look at this. This is it here. It's beautiful. I don't know if you can see it on there. It's probably not going to look great on my crappy phone camera, but you can see it's very good. I really like it. I've been having a little play around with it, and I think this is brilliant. So I'm a bit gutted because I really wanted, because it came this morning, I really wanted to use it for this stream tonight, so I could be like, look at this, it looks so much better now. And after several attempts, I've given up. I'm using this for now, until I can work out the issue and fix it. Whether it involves buying a whole new computer after I just bought a camera, we'll see. But Yeah, yes, Joe. Next time, it'd just be a bit nicer. I know it's not a big deal, but I'm a little bit gutted. However, the stream must go on. The stream must go on. Just seeing how oh yeah, basically what it kept doing, it kept setting up the camera, then disconnecting from the camera, and it kept doing that. Like I'm talking like every split second, it was just going, and I was like, what's going on? What? And my mouse kept struggling to do things. So I have this kind of mouse here. It's fine. Does the, you know, I had no issues with it. It just stopped working in between. I have no idea what the connection is. Like whether it's, I don't know. But like OBS with the camera, my Mac and the computer, my mouse stopped working, and it happened 4 times. So I had to shut down my computer. You know, with the button. It's just so weird. And restarting it, and then my mouse worked again, and it'd do it again. It's so weird. So I can't do that during the stream. So, but yeah, if any of you guys know what the hell that's about, I have no idea. I don't even know what the connection would be. Why would it do that? So weird. But yeah. Oh, sorry. I've just seen seen there's people on in YouTube as well. Sorry, I've been focusing on the Twitch chat. Hello Harry, hello KM Artistry 1, hello, welcome to the stream. Sorry I'm super late. We are gonna do some drawing now. I just felt a bit deflated from sorting out all that tech problem, but all those tech problems, but it's fine. It's fine. Screw it. Let's move on. Right. How are we doing? We all good? Anyone got a suggestion for me to draw? Now bear in mind I'm trying to make some cool things to sell at MCM Comic Con, because as I've mentioned in the last stream, I'm doing MCM in May, so I need some stock. So if any of you guys got some ideas of what to draw, that might be cool. Go ahead. I was looking. I saw the cast of the One Piece anime are there. I have to say One Piece anime because obviously there's the live action show, but it's not the cast from the show. It's the cast from the anime. Oh, hang on, Rengoku. Right. Okay. Someone's already jumped in with Rengoku. KM Artistry 1. Is that the person? You were from last time, aren't you? It was a Genshin Impact character, wasn't it? I can quickly do that. Rengoku, let's have a look. I'm gonna look it up now. And yes, Harry, it's a legit business expense. I was like, it's good. It's gonna be like tax. It's gonna be tax deductible and all this other stuff. And I can't wait for it. I can't wait to use it properly, and I will be doing some more stuff with it. I plan to do some YouTube stuff with it at some point as well. That's later on along the line. I just want to try and have another revenue for my work, so we'll see. Why not someone from there? Invincible is a good shout as well. I'm going to do Rengoku first because this person here, they asked me last week and we didn't do it. But I'm going to do Rengoku while we're here. But why not someone from there? Invincible, I could just do Invincible. That's a good shout. Or Omni-Man. Or who are the other characters? Can't think of them. I haven't watched second half of Invincible season 2. So no spoilers is what I'm saying. I haven't seen any of it. Right, Rengoku. I'm just looking up Rengoku. Oh, is Rengoku from Demon Slayer, not Genshin Impact? Is that right? Did I get this wrong? Help me out here. Who's Rengoku? Either way, don't worry, I'll do both. We'll do both. We've got time to do both. Right, okay. I'll have a go at Rengoku because you were here last time and I didn't do your request. Lieutenant Kim. So I'm just looking at the Twitch stream. Joe, Lieutenant Kim Itsuruga. Who's that? Am I being really dumb? Oh, from Disco. Right, okay. I haven't played Disco. Haven't played Disco Elysium. I really want to though, because I've heard good things. I presume you've played that and completed it. If you can complete it, Joe. Joe plays a lot of games. I admire you, Joe, for your for the games though, because you seem to you have like. I feel like when you got people who've got like really good music taste and they just like find out about things and they've already listened to them and they like, I don't know, you're sort of like that when it comes to video games, where it's like if I've never heard of a video game, you've probably played it, Right. I'm gonna. Yeah, I will play Disco Elysium at some point because I heard about it all the way back when I used to do a podcast called Super Over Power Hour, and Hugh, who's not in the chat, but no, it wasn't Hugh. It was Emma Jane, who was part of the podcast as well. They were playing it and said it was lovely, like how awesome it was, and I was like, I really want to try, that. Right, let's do Rengoku. Okay. So they got a sword. You have to bear in mind. Sorry, I've never played. I've only played. Sorry, I haven't actually watched Demon Slayer as well as getting it. So I'm just looking at the YouTube chat now. I can't. Hello, hi. I can't draw you. I'm drawing. I'm drawing a character from Demon Slayer, then I'm drawing a character from Invincible. I've got basically the goal tonight is I'm trying to draw more stuff that I can sell at a convention. I'm afraid I can't sell a drawing of you, so I'm so sorry. Maybe another time, but right now I've got to draw these characters. So sorry. Right. Let's go with. Just thinking of a good pose. Give me a second. No problem. See you in a bit. If you're watching via YouTube, if you give the video a like, I'd really appreciate that. Much appreciated if you can. That's the thing you say, isn't it? And do. Oh, you're drawing. Oh, cool. King N. That sounds awesome. Pixel art castle. Joe on Twitch. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. It's been up and down switches between who when it's busy and when it's not. It was like it's been dead on YouTube for ages, and then last week it was pretty busy, and this week it looks like there's starting to be a lot of chats in the chat. So yeah, I don't know. That's the answer. Mate, I would draw you, but what I tend so if people want me to draw them like rather than characters or whatever, I will do that as a commission. So that would be something where you would pay and I would draw you. So I can do that. I can't do that on the stream though. I'm doing this currently. So if you want me to do that, please drop me a message or whatever, and we can sort something out. But I'd be happy to draw you if you want to do it as a commission. Hope that's all right. Can I draw Kanito Pet? What's the Kanito Pet? Not actually sure what the Kanito Pet is. Kanito Pets. Oh, I see. I mean, yeah, I can draw that at some point. I'm just doing this for now, though. I've got to do this, and then I've got another thing afterwards. So once they're out of the way, yes, I probably could do that. Oh, whoa, that eye is way off. Whoops. Whoops. Fix that. There we go. Which characters do you draw? How do you mean? How many characters do I draw? What like in my lifetime, or do you mean in a stream? Let's see here. Okay. Oh, in the stream. Right, so in the stream, it really depends what I'm drawing. Tonight I'm not drawing too many characters, but it can range. Like, I think last stream was... How many was that? That was, it was 4 characters, wasn't it? It was 4 characters. And it also depends what, like, figures I'm doing and stuff like that. Whether it's, like, full poses or just this kind of thing. Where it's, you know, it's not too much work. I could probably do a bit more. Because when I do conventions, it's like I'm sometimes doing like a 1 an hour or something. If depends what I'm getting. Because when I'm at cons, people pay me to draw characters, so I'll be drawing them like, and then there'll be a point where there's, yeah, like I said about like, you know, 1 or 2 in an hour. I've got to get it done. Because there are people that bought them and they want it like, you know, pretty sharpish. So what's quite nice about the streams is they're quite chill. Even though I'm trying to rush through it a bit so we can, you know, see as many characters as possible within a couple of hours, it's still it is still a lot more chill, you know. Sorry, I'm just looking at the costume. Because like I said, I've never seen this, so I don't actually, you know, it's a bit after my time. Yeah, see, the eyes don't look like that, do they? He's got like his pupils are a bit more I already told you, man. If you want me to draw you, I will do it as a commission, but I can't really do it during the stream, bud. It's just because I'm trying to draw characters and stuff like that, and you know, especially stuff that I'm trying to sell at the moment. Because when I do these cons, so this is my job. That's why it's my job, you see. So, but I would gladly do it if you wanted to do it as a commission. I'd be happy to do it. Oh, the PPF. Yeah. Maybe at some point, but not today anyway. But like, I need to. Yeah, I think as a commission, I could do it, bud. I could do it. Do I want the spoiler as a character? You're a minor. Well, you know, maybe at some point I can. Right. I'll try and ink it. What do you say? Do you want a spoiler about the character? I don't know. I don't want to. Just in case someone in the chat is watching Demon Slayer, I don't know. I don't want to spoil it for them. But I mean, maybe don't look at the chat for a bit if you don't want any spoilers. He turns into a... Yeah, read the chat if you want that. That was... Really? Okay. Oh, bye. See you later, mate. Have a good one. Yeah, sorry if I don't quite get to respond to chats and stuff, guys. It's just because I'm looking at this. But I'll be as quick as I can. Hello, Owen Animations. Welcome to the stream. Really appreciate you coming along. I'm just trying to draw Rengoku from Demon Slayer. I'm not sure it's going well, so apologies, KMRG1. I'm trying, but I'm just not used to it. I'm just not used to drawing this kind of character. But we'll get something done. Maybe if I can. Hang on. Oh, let's get in there. There we go. Let's try that. You're too kind. Thank you. Not sure what his belt buckle is. I'll have a look in a second. We'll see what it looks like. Please draw ISO speed. I'm not sure what you're saying there, I'm afraid. Please draw ISO speed. Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you so much, Rise. That's, really appreciate it. I don't think I'm doing my best right now, but I really appreciate that. Thank you. I see. So, kind of messed up there a bit, but that's fine. So if we do that, might be able to work out something there. Thank you, Rise. You are too kind. I was saying, just as I popped onto the stream, I'm having a lot. Before I came on, I had a lot of technical issues, unfortunately. It's why I started quite late. Usually, I start these streams at 7:30, and I started around 8 o'clock, just because I had stuff I had to do, unfortunately. Because try and fix it. It didn't quite work out. I think it's to do with a new camera that I've just bought, and I'd like to use it. Hopefully I can next time, or at least very soon. But we'll see. So I'm back to using my phone camera. I haven't really been doing YouTube very long, so that's probably why I haven't got many subs. Also, it's all algorithm based, mate. It's not like it, you know, like I mean, once the algorithm deems me worthy, maybe, but at the moment, no. It's kind of why I want to create some more stuff on my Twitch and my YouTube, just to be a bit more frequent with stuff. Got some ideas for some YouTube videos I want to do, and stuff involving artwork and stuff. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully, now I've got my camera, my new camera. I can't wait because then I can film myself drawing. As I said, with I don't know if you do how you do it with Twitch, but I know with YouTube, yeah, you give this video a like, it'll help. It'll really help the video. So please do. If you can. And also, if you haven't subscribed, whether you're watching on, you know, if you're not following me on Twitch or haven't subscribed to me on YouTube, please do. I'd really appreciate it because I really want to do more with this. So I'd really appreciate it. But you don't have to. Just saying. Thank you, Rise. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I forgot. You got to do that as well. Remember to click the bell icon. Completely forgot you have to do that as well, don't you? Ethan Rice. Ethan Rice, do I know you? When do we get it? I don't know. I'd like... So, one thing I keep thinking about is I really want to do... Yeah, so to get like a stick like these things here. So I did an Akira Toriyama, for those of you who don't know, because unfortunately he passed away very recently, and I couldn't think of how to... I think I did alright with it, but I would have loved to have done more for an Akira Toriyama kind of like tribute. But so I did something like this. I kind of did a sort of Tezuka Kirby type thing, and I did a Toriyama one. And I had a conversation with someone at a con who was saying, would you do more creators like this? And I really do want to do more. I knew it was you, EB Killustration. Hello, mate. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Have you seen one of these before? I don't think you've ever popped up. And have you noticed, I know the camera setup's a bit weird, but I wonder if I can show you. Can you see your sticker right there? There's your sticker. This frog thing, this frog guy here, that was EB Killustration. Go check him out on Instagram. Yeah, go check him out on Instagram. He is great. His work is great. Let's see if I can get this to stay. There we go. Anyway, as I was saying, my story, as I was saying. So I spoke to a guy, Con, and he said, would you do other characters? And I said, creators. And I said, absolutely, I just don't know who. It's hard because I really wanted to do Kirby and Tezuka because they are two very important people, not just to me, but just to the medium in general of comics. You know, the king of Kirby, the king of comics, and the godfather of manga, right? You can't. Those guys are great. I know I could do people like Stan Lee, for example, because you know he co-wrote and created some amazing characters. But I know at the same time, you know, he kind of was a bit, you know. I know some people don't have anything bad to say about Stan Lee, but if you do some research and stuff, it's like, you know. And same with Steve Ditko. I'd love to do. Steve Ditko is one of my favorite artists as well. But Steve Ditko is also a bit of a nutcase, a bit of a right wing nutcase, and I just don't really know if I want to make a sticker about a guy like that, who also hated everybody. So it's kind of like, do I want to do that, you know? Hey, oh, nerdy bastards on Twitch. Yeah, yeah, lurk away. Lurk away. Thanks for coming. Oh, yeah, Steve Ditko was like... Yeah, there's some really interesting videos on Steve. In fact, if you while you're on YouTube, I'm not saying go anywhere now, but if you're watching on YouTube, then when you're done, go check out NerdSync. His videos are always really good, and he did one about it's about an hour long, so you know, but it's a really good video about Steve Ditko, you know, the original Spider-Man, and how at some point Spider-Man was all like, oh yeah. You know, I'm a teenager, and you know, I'm, you know, he was kind of like the everyman, right? And you know, when Uncle Ben dies and stuff, he's then, you know, becomes selfless and stuff, and becomes a hero, right? There is a point though, in the original run by Stan Lee and Steve Ditko, near the end, before Steve Ditko left the comic, where suddenly Peter Parker became a bit well, he was out for himself, and like really really his views were a bit skewered. It's a very interesting video about it, because for those of you who don't know, Steve Ditko was really into the works of Ayn Rand, who was this person that did I can't remember what it's called, and I'm not the person to be talking to about this. I can't remember the exact things. But she was into like this. Was it called individualism? I'm gonna have to look it up in a second, so I'll tell you what it is. But Ayn Rand, sorry, she was someone who believed in basically like helping others was weak, and you should only be out for yourself. And yeah, it's just mad. And so you had characters that Stanley would create, not Stanley, whoops, Steve Ditko would create later on, that were reflecting more of these views. So you had characters such as the Question from DC, who was just a bit of a like, you know, like again like this sort of like, it's really okay. You know, it's almost like it's really bad for a superhero to feel that way, because I don't understand how they're superheroes. Do you know what I mean? Because the whole point is you're selfless and you're trying to help people. And the Question's a bit more interesting because he's kind of he's I don't really know how to explain it, but I'll explain Mr. A. Right, so Mr. A, this other character that he come up with, is straight up a nutcase. So if you've read or watched the movie for Watchmen, Rorschach, basically it's Rorschach. Except in the book in Watchmen, we understand that Rorschach, although he is a hero in some ways, he's a bit like, he has these sort of like these very dubious morals. This code that he goes by is a bit, you know, like you're probably like, whoa, calm down, man. But we understand as a reader, and Alan Moore understood when he wrote the character, that this guy is like, you're not supposed to root for him. He's a he's a bit of a nutcase. And so and apparently Alan Moore actually said himself, he's based very loosely on the character of Mr. A by Steve Ditko. So yeah, look up Mr. A, but just watch that NerdSync video I'm talking about. Look up NerdSync, and it's the Spider-Man thumbnail where he's got Spider-Man, he's got his hand, so his head in the palm of his hands. He's like, ooh, yeah, that one. It's very very good. Sorry, I rambled like crazy, but yeah. Especially since I'm not even drawing anything related to Steve Ditko. I'm talking about Steve Ditko. But my point was, what I was getting at was, does people want a sticker of some guy who was a bit of a weirdo? I don't know. So I'm just going to look at the chat at the moment. Right. Thank you, Ethan. Yeah, hey, respect for another artist. That's all I gotta say. Your stuff is always great, man. And I'm glad you started doing like conventions and stuff. I hope you keep at it. He also does a car air freshener, which I've got in my car. It's so... Love that idea. It's like, oh, God damn it, I wish I'd come up with that. A car air freshener is such a good idea. I've got some ideas that I want to do for conventions, and I was like, oh man, a car air freshener is such a good shout. So well done. I love that idea. What else was there in the chat? Sorry. Still Stan Lee drawing Spider-Man. Stan Lee didn't draw Spider-Man, you know it, Harry. Haven't my lectures ever taught you nothing? I think that'll do. I've been at this one for quite a while, so I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna give it a little frame. Oh no, not quite. I need to do something about this belt buckle. See what he looks like. Then I'll move on to. Who are we thinking of? Someone from Invincible. Are we thinking Omni-Man, Invincible, or does someone else want to throw a different character at me to draw? From Invincible, preferably. Because Harry did suggest, Harry was the second suggestion, and he suggested just a character from Invincible. So I'll do that, but I'm happy to be, happy to do whichever one. So while you're assessing that out, I'm gonna just work out this belt. I've never drawn Omni-Man, Joe. Never drawn him. Tell you what, Omni-Man's terrifying. I find it weird that Omni-Man is in like Fortnite and stuff now, because I'm just like, isn't this guy like supposed to be a bit awful? You know? I was like, what is he doing there? Okay. There we go. That will have to do, I think, so we can move on. I hope I've done him justice. Right, let's try. I just move that camera there. There we go. Right. Let's move on. Okay. I think a bunch of you are saying Omni-Man, so let's go Omni-Man. I made him too big, I've run out of page. The drawing you're referring to, Harry, is one of my favourite videos on YouTube, which is Bob Kane drawing Spider-Man. And so much so that I want to do a video. I want to do a video about if Bob Kane drew Spider-Man. Now, if you don't know who Bob Kane is, Bob Kane is the creator. I swear I've had this rant on the stream before, so I apologise. But yeah, the creator of Batman. But he, yeah, it's a long story. I won't get into it. But he can't draw, so there's a video of him on something that Stan Lee did back in the 90s, where it was like loads of different artists, comic book artists would do things and stuff, and would draw on like kind of like this. They would draw in front of him, and Stan Lee would be like, "Hey, that looks good. I like the way you drew that. Oh yeah, great. Oh yeah, I love that. Yeah," and he's like that. Basically, it's a very good rendition. But he would have different artists on, and he had Bob Kane once, And it was just Bob Kane and him chatting, and Bob Kane just seems a bit... bleh. He's such a creep. Or was a creep. But, yeah, and he couldn't draw. But, I'm not going to go into it. Just look up Bob Kane and some controversies, and you'll see what I mean. He's not wasn't a good guy. So that's why I keep watching that video, Harry, because it is one of the worst drawings of Spider-Man I've ever seen in my entire life. And that's not me knocking people who can't draw or anything like that. I have massive respect for anybody who wants to learn how to draw. It's such a hard thing to do, I think, to draw and draw well. I'm not knocking people who can't draw. I'm knocking people who can't draw who then claim that they can and steal millions of dollars from artists who worked on Batman and then claim that that's their work. That's the issue I have. Is someone who can't draw and then steals from others. He was basically doing AI art before AI art was a thing. Oh, ran out. Drew him too big, didn't I? You can request any character. That's fine. I'm sorry. Hello, Hannah. Nice to... Oh, Hanya. Sorry, apologies, Hanya. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the stream. So I've currently got a request of this. And I think that's it for now. If you... Yeah, it depends what character you want, really. I'm happy to draw whatever character. I'm just trying to create things for... So I'm doing MCM in May, and I'm trying to create things that are specifically for stock. By the way, though, I say this is for stock. If you do see something I'm drawing, and you're like, I would like to buy it, I am selling them as well. So I sell them for 30 quid, and that's with postage, so I can post it to your door and all that stuff. So anything you see here is for sale. I'm just going to... But I am just thinking for now, what I'm trying to do is just create some more stock. And you guys have been great for that when I've been doing the streams. Just creating some more stock to sell at cons. It's been really handy. So if there's a certain character you want, throw it here anyway. And I'll see if I can do it or not. I'm usually up for anything. So I'm just checking the Twitch chat now. Yeah, the Fortnite thing, right? This is what I'm saying. It's weird that Fortnite is a weird beast now, I feel. It's like... really weird because it's just a mishmash of anything you can think of and stuff that I'm like I really don't think should be on here. Like this guy is super problematic, right? Omni-Man. So it's like, why would it'd be like having Griffith from Berserk in Fortnite. I'd be like, why would I want that guy in? bit, you know, do you know what I mean? Berserk, don't get me wrong, Griffith and Omni-Man are cool in that, they're cool, do you know what I mean, in terms of the show, but like, as characters, they're pretty awful, that's the whole point. You know, especially with characters like Omni-Man. And Griffith in Berserk. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm going off a tangent. How much, oh, sorry, how much is 30 quid in CAD? Is that Canadian dollars? I think that's 30 quid. No, you spell that right. 30 quid. Sorry, 30 pounds. Sorry. It's cool. If you're Canadian, hello. Yeah. I don't know. I have to check out the exchange. But if you want me to do, I also do commissions, by the way. And if you message me, I'm on Instagram as I need a sticker or something because I realise some people don't even know how to find me. Here we go. There's this here, Benicillin. You can find me on Instagram, and you just drop me a message or whatever. I'd be happy to do commissions if that's Kiana Kazlana. Yeah, sure. I'm sure I can give that a go. Let me finish Omni-Man. I'll see where I'm at. Yeah, because what's it called? Honkai Impact 3rd. Not sure what that is, but usually what happens when I'm at conventions, I feel very old. When I'm at a convention, there's all these anime, Japanese or Korean properties, and I have no idea what the hell they're talking about. So I'm more than happy to give it a go because I'm sure there'll be someone in MCM being like, "Oh my god, it's that guy or girl or person," you know. Right, but let's finish Omni-Man first. Oh, his cape is like... I think I probably messed it up, but never mind. God damn... Oh, well, never mind. Probably shouldn't have gone for that pose. I didn't know what to do. I just did it, didn't I? Like a fool. Never mind. It's $51. Okay. Listen, drop me a message and we can talk. That's not a problem. Hanya, there's absolutely no pressure. Don't worry. Just saying. If there's anything you, if there's a character you wanted a commission of, just drop me a message and that's totally fine, and we can work something out. I didn't realize that. Yeah, Canadian dollars, man, that is quite an expensive exchange rate. So, but as for the other character, maybe I might have time to draw it. The stream was time now. Maybe. It looks like I'm only going to be doing 2 tonight. It's been like I said, I started really late, so. Thank you for being here, guys, by the way. Really appreciate it. And thank you for the great suggestions so far. Sorry I started so late. It's just... it's technical issues, man. It's so annoying. Do you only draw humanoid characters, Ben, or do you also draw animals, machines? Yeah, I'll draw. Yeah, Joe, anything. Like, yeah, I'm up for drawing. Yeah, absolutely anything. I drew last week. I tried to draw the character from Final Fantasy VII, the tiger, Red 13. I drew that. Go with that. He's got to have a strong mustache, hasn't he? I think that will do. Let's ink him. Oh. Excuse me. I thought you were about to go in on FF character design, saying they're not human. What? FF? What does that mean? Fantastic Four? That's all I know the FF to be. Oh, Final Fantasy. No, no. No, I like Final Fantasy. I just don't play on them that often. My favourite's 9, and no one seems to like 9. Well, no, that's not true. People do like 9. It's just that everyone obviously loves 7, and that's the one. That's the be all and end all, isn't it? I'm like, oh, well, 9's good. Yeah, Hanya, exactly. I thought Fantastic Four. That's immediately what I thought of when I think of FF. Oh, I meant to... Oh, I dropped my lid. Hang on, give me a second. What I was going to say. Joe, who's on the Twitch chat, is my my partner's brother, and Joe and his wife Molly just had a baby. So if you're in the chat, congratulate them. They've done a tremendous job, and I'm very proud of them. Just thought I'd say, because it's very nice that they're watching the stream now, and I assume it's, with the baby, and I think that's really sweet. And I just remembered, I was like, I haven't even said. Yeah, congratulations to you. If if you congratulate them too in the chat, that would be awesome. Oh, I messed up, unfortunately. Never mind. But I have to get some correction fluid on that. Never mind. Oh, feeling a little one. Hope it's going all right. Hey there, KM Archery 1. Welcome back. Still drawing Omni-Man. Can anyone think of something I can do relatively quickly? That might be... I might be able to squeeze one of those in. Something quick. Bart Simpson. I tell you what, I usually end up going for a quick Sonic. Sonic. I can draw him quite quickly. I might do that just to end the stream on. Sorry, it's not been. There's not been much, guys. I've just been. Started so late and stuff, and yeah. It took ages in the first one, it seemed. Well, I started late, that's why. If I was here at 7:30, it'd been different. Alright, I'll draw Knuckles. I won't draw Sonic. Yeah, I don't draw enough Knuckles, I know. It's because Sonic I can sort of do, like, just, it's like... Sonic is like, sort of like muscle memory. With Sonic, it seems. Yeah, Hanya, there will be another time. I do this every Monday night at 7:30 GMT. I'm not sure what time it is over in Canada, but when roughly now. So yeah, I will be back again. I usually do it like earlier. It's just I started half an hour later due to technical difficulties. So, but thank you for your understanding. Although I just realised I won't be doing it next week. Not on Monday anyway. I'm going to be doing the stream on Tuesday next week. It's not going to be a regular thing. It's just I have a friend's birthday, and she has invited myself and my partner and a bunch of other friends to a meal, and I felt a bit as much as I want to keep doing these streams, weekly, and I kind of don't want to budge on that. It's just there's some things I can't. I feel like So I'm going to be going to that, but I will be doing the stream on Tuesday, this next week. But I'll be back to Monday after that. But just so I'm not doing it, I will do it on Tuesday instead. But normal scheduling will resume the week after. It's weird. I don't know where I put my other pen. Oh, did I put it away? Yeah, I did. Whoops. Oh, it's close. Oh, I haven't used the pens yet, Joe. I've been wanting a time to actually have a little play with them. Joe's on the Twitch. He bought me some. They bought him and his wife bought me some pens for Christmas. No, they're where have they gone? Haven't used them yet. But I know you know what? I'm gonna use them next week. I did. You know when you get, I don't know if you ever get like this. I still get like this with new stuff. I'm like, oh, I don't want to use it just because I ruin everything. That's kind of what I was like with the pens, and they've just been sitting in the drawer. But I do want to use them because there's some good fine liners in there, and I haven't used a fine liner at all today. I've been feeling very lazy. Sorry, guys. It's been quite a rough rough drawing session today. But yeah, I really want to use them. Hey Patrick, on Twitch, lovely to see you. I'm going to be stopping soon, to be honest. But thank you for joining me for at least some of it. Yeah, so at some point I will use the pens. I'm thinking next week now. Now you've called me out. I'm going to use them next week. Let's have a look at them. Look at that. Probably should have used these. That would have made sense. Never mind. I don't know. I'll but yeah, I'm gonna give them a proper go. Yeah. Or I should save them for when I do a Comic-Con, because I'm looking forward to them. These are really good pens. Oh man, they felt good just then. No, I don't want to ruin it. They felt good. I'm not weird. Right. Let's call it there. Oops. Not quite. There's some there as well. There you go, Harry. There's an Omni-Man. Right. I'm going to try and tackle her Knuckles very quickly. Tell you what, Harry, I agree with you about the Knuckles TV show, but that's our watch party right there, is it not? We should definitely watch it together. Harry and I. Harry used to live with me, and one thing we kept going on about was how good the Sonic the Hedgehog movie was, and then we watched the sequel together, and that was brilliant. Loved it. The second one's really good. I think both those films are better than they have any right to be, if I'm honest. Absolutely. Shoes look like those bolt things, haven't they? Haven't they like that? Oh, thank you, Ethan. Honestly, mate, I was that kid at school. I drew a lot of Sonic and Sonic characters. I was that weird kid. And it's sort of like it's become muscle memory just drawing them. Mainly Sonic. I used to be able to draw Sonic. Tails I always struggled more, but this stuff, like drawing Knuckles and some of the other characters, is kind of a bit easier because they sort of have that same sort of like the same eyes, same. Well, I mean, slightly different sort of like things to them. But Tails didn't. Tails was a bit more. He didn't have quite the same visual language to his character design. At least I didn't think so, anyway. And now most of the time, any new Sonic characters, if they do any, are usually, you know, a bit weak. Because they end up just using the same kind of format. Yeah, and as Harry just said about Sonic the Comic, yeah, that's the main reason why I gravitated towards these characters, is because I was reading a lot of Sonic the Comic when I was a kid. I have more love for that comic than I do the video games, to be honest. And I still mess up. I messed up here because it should have. Yeah, I should have made that a bit thicker. But this is the thing. This is. So I mean, I do mess up sometimes on these guys still. But I can't remember the last time I drew Knuckles. It was quite a while ago. I pretty much liked all the characters they introduced in the comic, Sonic the Comic. So I still enjoyed, when they had characters like I quite liked Amy as well. Again, I think it's because she sort of fit that structure, and I was able to draw her quite easily. And Metal Sonic was pretty cool and stuff. But also it's because if you read Sonic the Comic, I guess they made those characters like Amy wasn't just this annoying damsel in distress. She was like, actually cool and capable in the comic. So I liked that. And Metal Sonic was this big, huge threat. Yeah. Yeah, Sonic the Comic was brilliant. We're nearly there. For you, Joe. Joe and Molly. I'm using them. I can use them for the shading, I think. So good. Why did I not just use these? Oh, I just felt very lazy. I didn't want to keep swapping out too many pens, but this is just, yeah, they look really good. Oh, I'll tell you what, they're alright, aren't they? No, they're good pens. Thank you. And I think we'll call it there. There we go. Okay. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Shall we see what we did today? So, we have... Give me a second, I'm just getting them together. So we have... Oh my god, give me a second. That's the name. Forgot the name of the character then. Here we go. So we have... starting with Rengoku from Demon Slayer. Remember that? I felt like hours ago, didn't it? Let's use the fine liner to sign them. So there we go. Omni-Man from Invincible. And finally, Quick Knuckles from Sonic the Hedgehog. There we go. So, that's me done for the evening, everybody. Thank you all for joining me. You really didn't have to on a Monday night, but I really appreciate you doing so. It makes the streams just that little bit more fun. Right, so there we go. So that's me done for the evening. So next week I won't be doing a stream on Monday, but I'll be doing it on Tuesday instead. Just because I'm off to a friend's birthday for a meal, and I'd like to do that. So I'm doing that. However, yeah, I will be streaming. It'll just be on Tuesday instead. But then after that week, it'll be back to normal again. So it'll be every Monday at 7:30 p.m. But just next week, Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. So if you can join me, please do. Hopefully I'll have the camera set up by then. I've got a horrible feeling it won't happen because my computer is being a bit of a douche, to be honest, about it all. So it probably won't happen. But hopefully, fingers crossed, because I'd love to have the stream actually look really good. Because I mean, like, I really appreciate you guys coming along and watching. I understand that the quality of the stream is pretty bad, because I'm using this old phone, and I'd love to use a nice camera for it. So hopefully I can get that all set up for next week, but I doubt it. But yeah, either way, I'll see you on Tuesday. If you don't follow me, there I am on Instagram, Benicillin. If you're watching this stream and you don't know who I am or haven't followed me, Benicillin on Instagram is where I post all my work. And if there's anything you like the look of from this stream tonight, they are £30 each, because I sell them as well. And all you got to do is just drop me a message, so you can just chat to me on there on Instagram. But yeah, so that's me done. Have a lovely evening, guys, and I'll see you next week. Thanks again.